Hello, everybody. So I'm going to ask for some grace on this one. I usually won't edit and I don't pre-make things. That's the normal. Well, this time it's a little bit different, and I'll tell you why. Because I did this, I started this. I did 2 videos, each an hour long. And so some people that are not normally here during the week was not aware, and they were making a lot of noise in the background, and so I had to redo these videos. And I'm not gonna lie to you about it and pretend like I haven't already made this, and I haven't already made this so much that I know how it's gonna be completely, because like this is where the magnets are, and they're holding, but I wasn't sure until just now that had worked right. So far it's really cute. I don't understand. Something's not right. See, I'm saying why, if this is only going to open this little ways from here, why are we even bothering with this little bit? Why is this not just closed all the way? I mean, it's not doing that much. I don't know, folks. And if we're doing the straps, we really don't need the magnets there, right? They don't even need to be there if we're doing the straps. It's cute. I do want to do it. Just thinking, man, it took me 2 hours to get to here, and here we go. We got to go again. And I don't understand why this has these flaps on it. That can't be where those are supposed to be. They must supposed to be here. So I must have. Yep, see, like, they're there. So why did I think they were supposed to go there? I don't know. But see, now I already know that didn't work. That's wrong. And I rechecked myself. That's why I want you to know that I have already started one. I am not going to do these magnets again. Because that's 4 magnets. Used on that, it's not necessary. We can do 1 magnet right here to hold it here. I don't see why we would need these here. Not necessary. 1 here to hold it shut. Well, 2. 1 here, 1 here, but we would need to cover this. So we would have to do an extra 1 of these here. I'm assuming. Okay, so I need to start over. It's cute. The paper's cute. There were some issues getting around here, so we'll deal with that this time. Yeah. So let me bring out, where did I put all the papers? Where are the papers? Oh, is that over here? I did say I did start the last one saying, a lot of you know I've been working in my craft room, getting it in order and working on it for a long time, and it just doesn't seem to be getting as far as I feel like I'm putting the time in for. It's just a struggle constantly, and I've determined that my island cabinet thing that I have here is just too big, and it's getting in my way, and it doesn't offer the right kind of storage, and so it's going. And so to get rid of it, I had to take everything off the top, you take everything out of the drawers, take everything off the shelves, and so now all that, everything that was in there is on the floors, on both sides of me, on my desk, up on shelves. So I think what I'm going to do is get rid of this island cabinet thing and bring in a tool cabinet chest thing that would be smaller. And it gives me more drawers and hopefully better storage to suit the needs that I have. That's what I'm hoping. I don't know if that will work. I don't know if that will be what happens, but that's what I'm hoping for. So, anyways, the point of all of this just to say, as much of a mess as this usually is, it's going to be even more of a mess right now. And so, please bear with. If you notice extra junk laying about, or me having to get around extra junk, or whatever. And so that also, another thing I would like to say is this, because I did not use this yesterday. I didn't do any, I did the stamping, the checking the stamps, the diamond press stamps on that stamp. I did that, so I didn't have to use this on anything because it wasn't glued. It was just checking the stamp. And so I didn't use this yesterday. And when I came in and started to make that one, knapsack, rucksack, whatever they call it, this was perfectly fine. And I'm getting like this crust thing, I think, because there's always like this drop of glue on the tip of this. And so I guess what's happening is it's sealing itself because it's going on the silicone here and sealing itself or something. But it worked right away. I had no problems with it. And now if I can just continue to remember to what am I saying? Put it in when I'm not using it, when I'm using it. You know what I mean? Like in between squeezes, put it away. That's what I mean. Now, we got all these papers and we got 2 of each. So I really did like that plaid. Unfortunately, I used that plaid. So now we've got to find another one that we want to use. And I don't want it to be too hard because you got to remember to keep it going in the same direction. You know, if your pattern is too much, I don't want to deal with that. So I really like that plaid because it worked well that way. I just don't know what I want to do. I got this. I don't think I want to do that, though. I might. I don't know. I about those two together? No, you know, I just don't know what to do. I might do this one because it takes 2 of the 12 by 12 papers. It does take them. It does take 2 of the 12 by 12. So that you know. Because now I know because I did that one. That took 2 of the 12 by 12s. So I guess I'm going to do that blue. If I can find the other one. Black. Come on, you got to be here somewhere. Oh. That's not it. Come on, blue, where are you? Oh, no. I'm getting a bad feeling. Why does that feel like 2 pieces of paper? It's not. Uh-oh. I only got one of these. That doesn't sound right. Why would they do that to me? Looking for that stripe. Well, what do I do about that? Did I use it for something else? Oh, my. Now what do I do? Now I'm going to pick another one. Maybe this one. Oh. Did we only get 2 of some of them? And some of them we only got 1 of? Huh. Roses. It's making me feel like I'm missing some pages somewhere. Oh, I am. Thank goodness. I thought I was losing my mind. I thought they wouldn't have done that to us with their hairs. Blue stripes. There we go. And that's the original one that I wanted. Now I gotta find the other one, don't I? That's all right. I really like the stripes, but I'm afraid of being able to get it right. So I'm not going to do the stripes. We could do camo. Here we go. These. Okay, put these back. Doing all of this over again. I can't believe it. And we got a lot of cutting to do. Very much so. So we're going to cut this in half. And run through 2 times the first time. And then we gotta run it through some more. But this time I don't have to worry. Because I did try to get the, even the plaid the right way. Going the right way. And all of that. So the first thing we need is 3 of these. So we need 3 of these for certain. I know that for a fact. We then need 2 of these for sure. Ugh. 2 of those. We need, where did the one go that just fell off of here? Oh, here it is. 2 of each of these, or just 1 of each of these? 1 of each of those, so we're not going to do that yet. This one, I think we just need 1 of each of these. 1 of this. We need 3 of these. So that's going to go right along with the pocket, right? Because 3 of them, 2 of these. Look at there. Let me see. Buckle we need 4, the straps 10. 10 of the straps, but what I think, let me see, where's the strap? Here's the strap. There's nowhere to put it on here. And we need 10 of them. For now, I'm going to leave that over here. And I think I'm going to send these through. These to the roof and the pocket, I think, is this right here. 3, the base. I also need 2 of okay. Might as well go ahead and send this through. I guess I had to turn the machine on to get it to work. Yeah. So I need another one of these. I got 2 of them. I need 3 of them. 1. Okay. There's 2. This I need 2 of. So we're going to be done with this. And then this one I needed 3 of. So I need another one of that. So 2. Look at this. Okay. Okay. Now I'll fold this in half. And I'm going to cut it And most of these only need one. We're gonna maybe fit some extras in somewhere. You'll see. So how many of these did we need? We got 2 of them. We only needed 2 of them. Okay. This one I needed 1 more, because I need 3 of these. I need 3 of these. So that means I need 1 more. Okay. And these, all this stuff that I need one of these. No, I need 2 of these sides, and that, these only need 1 of, right? 1 and 1. 1. And 1. And let's see. The side tabs is this one. This one I need 2 of. What else do I need 2 of? This I need 2 of. So I need to get a paper to go in there. That makes sense. It needs to fit right in here. So I'm gonna bring this one over and cut here. Here and here. I'm just gonna cut that square out. Hopefully this will be the right size to give me 2. Oh, I needed 3 of those. I needed 2 of these. Let me do this way. 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. And how many? 2 of these also. So I need another one this size. That was silly of me. So I need this anyways here. So let me just cut it here. And it can go here. Hopefully this works. Here. Just stick this underneath here. So that way I can see everything. Okay, I think I'm still gonna need another one of these. Or those, let me think. No, I'll have enough of those. This one I'll need another one of. Unless I already have. I already have 2 of those. That was why I didn't need that. So I can actually change these. I'll tell you why. Because I'm trying to save paper so that I have the paper I need in case I need something that I'm missing. If that makes sense. So I need that. I need a flap still. So this might have to cover. No, that's not going to be big enough for the flap. But we'll come back because this is full now. So let me run this. This was why it took so long. There's so much cutting to do. But I don't want to leave you without seeing how much I'm cutting. If you have this set, I want you to see that it's a lot of cutting. So this will be 3 of these. Two of these. I did think I did these already, but I guess not. 2 of these. If I can at least get you started here. Let me get these out of here. There's 1, 2 of these. Because we gotta have, you see, I'm gonna have to cut them myself. I'm not real sure how many of those I needed. I know these are only 1 needed. I believe. Okay, I'm gonna trim here. And here is my 3 of these. I just want to make sure I go back and make sure my 2 of these. And 1, 2, 3 of these. Here's 1. One. Still need another one. And that. And here's the other one. So try to get the die to work. Try to not to have to do this if you don't have to. You get a nice cleaner cut with a die than if you have to come and do this. So, but it is a lot of cutting. 2, and I got 2 of these now. Okay. So let's check out our parts and pieces. Without the dies in the way, let's make sure we've got everything we need. Okay, so I got 2 of these. 2 bases. 3 of those. 2 of these. Side, I got 2 of. I should have, yep, 2 of these. 1 for each side. Side, did I already do that? There's 1. Sometimes with this paper it might be. Got 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of the bases. I did those already over there, right? Please tell me. Yeah, 2. This I need 3. That's where I kept getting confused. That I need 3 of. I need a flap. So we're going to bring this little piece that I have left. We're going to do a flap. Because I know we need the flap. Okay. We have a flat. We need these glue tabs. We actually need... Here, I'm going to bring this down and I'm going to put this up here because it's got a better cut. So I need 2 of those. I need, where are the long ones? 2 of these. Not doing the magnet holders. And I guess I do some buckles. If I can get it long enough. That looks like that's just gonna fit on there. Just. You'd only need 1 of these. Let me put this down here. Okay. So now we can bring this and come over and do that. And then we're going to start putting it together, I think. I think we'll be ready to start. To start putting it together. Okay. Looks like my Amazon delivery just came. And it's probably going to be left at the door. And I got some compost because I want to start getting some plants, some little seedlings put in the ground for like some carrots and radishes and, you know, cold things that like the cold, and I could have already started on, but I knew we were going to be doing a little bit of traveling. So I do have some compost coming to amend my soil. That's what it's called, amending the soil. I'm going to try to not use the scissors. Maybe this will work. No, not really. It's alright. It's not a piece that really gets seen anyway, so nothing to worry about, but that's really okay. Alright. So we're going to take our first one here. That's not true. That is not true. We are going to take these and we're going to give them a little bit of a curve, mostly down here. So you're just gonna, you can use your bone folder. Your fingers work well, as long as you can be sure you're not folding it, you're curving it, right? So, curve. Get that curve in there. Now this is going to be probably 3 parts. The other one was fixing to be 3 parts. So, this one will be 3 parts too. Look at that ripped. Okay. So this is that. And we are gonna glue together. Take your base and sides, add curl to your die cuts by running and creasing to a bone folder along the panels to get that. And then we're going to take these, where are they? Is that it? Yeah. These ones. And on one of them, we're going to cut this piece off. So this one don't look straight for some reason. Does this one look straight? Is that the piece I want to take off? Yeah. So we're going to come in here and we're going to cut along the dotted line. And cut that glue strip off. And then we're going to take these and glue them together here. So I'm bringing this out. I'm going to put glue on the glue tab. And put that back in because I have a bad habit. I'm trying not to get too much into the habit of not putting that back in the cradle because that cradle is actually what makes the whole thing work, right? So that's kind of a very important part of keeping the glue good and fresh. Okay. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit. And then I'm going to, let me think. Yeah. I'm going to let that dry a little bit. The problem is this needs to go on first here, and then we do the sides on there. Now, does this say? Yeah. So, we only want it to curve a little bit here, because this is really kind of not curving. This is going to be I guess I give it a little curve, I guess. See, look how bad off that looks. But that's white there and dark blue there, so it's just the way it cut. It's not necessarily that bad off. So now this needs to go on here. So we're gonna glue, 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 glue. Put the glue thing away. And now, I want to put it on here. And I'm going to turn it. Well, I can't do that either. There is a midpoint mark on here, which is a good thought. The reason I didn't even try to do it this time was because I tried last time, and as soon as I put glue in there, I couldn't see it. It was gone, so I was like, well, nothing I can do if I can't see it. See, they should have put the other mid-mark down here somewhere, not in the glue thing. I don't know. I'm hoping that's fairly even. I did get lucky with the other one, but I don't know if I'll be so lucky this time. Alright. Now this is where it gets difficult because now we've got to make this attached to there and in there. So we're going to fold, 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 and fold. And it's going to glue to this glue tab, and then we're going to glue it up here. Looks pretty good, right? Yeah, until you try to get it to stay. Then it's not so good no more. And at least it did go, though. It wasn't as bad as those gingerbread men that didn't want to at all. So, I'm going to line this up as best I can. Alright. Best I can. And a little bit at a time up the side. So a little glue there, a little glue, glue, glue. Okay. And these are going to go in. Okay. Now, if that's going to stay, hopefully it will, I'm going to come in and do here. Let's line up one. The long tab. In the holder. The glue. Okay. So okay, there's the first one that went. The first one on this one. My third one. But it did go a lot smoother this time than it did on the first one. Problem is sometimes it's so frustrating that we don't want to keep trying. Right? I mean, I try to be patient and keep trucking so that I can show you that, you know, some people, they'll make comments, they'll say, no, I had no problems with it. Some people are like, yeah, I couldn't do it either. So, you know, I like that we have a community that we can definitely be honest. That's my main goal, is honesty in this. So, because if you see that I'm having trouble with something that you're not, and I could be telling everybody this is horrible, and I'm not, you know, I can't get this to work, but you found it wonderful and lovely, and you didn't have any trouble, then leave that in the comments, because I don't want to leave, if it's operator error, I don't want to leave a bad review if somebody doesn't deserve it, right? I'm doing something wrong and you can say, hey, Lori, it's because you're not this, or that. And I did it and didn't in trouble. Just like the stamp. The trouble with the stamp. I do, I guess, need to get a hold of diamond press. The problem is right now having the time to do that with everything that is happening. I just like to do my videos and not deal with that kind of junk, that noise. But somebody did leave the comment that their stamp, they used their stamp and they did not have the problem. And, oh my gosh, I don't think I said anything. Oh shoot, I can't remember her name. One of you sent the card to her sister with the jewels on it, with the little diamond painting jewels on it, and it made it safe and sound. And I believe that she said she turned the card inside out, basically folded it back on itself, sent it like that, with a do not bend or whatever on there, and extra postage. So I know you can write on there do not machine, but you have to send extra postage to do that. So there you go. Now we're this far. Okay, we got our bottoms, our sides, we're right here. Now here's where I did mess up. So we're going to take our upper, which is these ones, and we're going to put them on this. This is going to be folded. And these are going to go here, like that. I'm going to put the glue. Okay, they put this on the inside. So putting the glue on the one that comes at the angle. And sticking it in here. Right? Just sticking it in. And lining it up. Getting it as straight as we possibly can. Coming over here and doing this side. So this is the piece that gets the glue. And it's going under. Last time I put it on the flap. Wrong move. I always figure my first one is my test. My first one is, oh, and that's the one you guys always see. my test. Because that way I know where I messed up or where I haven't. And that's what I want you to see also. So there we go. Okay, now the flap is this piece. And fold this, and this is going to be the glue. strap here, like that. So I'm gonna glue it. You see, I forgot to put my glue in the stand again. Put it in the stand. Okay, and this is gonna go in here, and I'm gonna line it up best I can. And this isn't wanting to stick very nice yet. Okay, so here we go. There's this piece. And this piece is going to go here. After we get these pieces put on. So these pieces are our sides, which are these here. And no, these are not the ones. Are they? Yes, they are. So these have to be folded here. Folded here. Folded here. And folded here. And we need the long glue strips now. These ones. And they have to be folded. Because these are going to be our glue strips. These long skinny ones are not the easiest to fold. You know, not the easiest to fold. This is all kinds of messed up here. I don't remember these being this bad the first time. Just goes to show what was hard the first time is easy as this time. And what was easy the first time is gonna be hard this time. There we go. This one wants to work. I don't know why that one didn't want to. Okay. So these are gonna go these. We put this on here, glue. Maybe these didn't even need to be folded. Maybe that's why I'm thinking it was easier before. Maybe I didn't even do it before. Okay. And then it needs to come all the way up, I'm sure, to here. And here. I don't feel like I'm doing this right. I feel like okay, I guess. There we go. I feel like I should have glued this on first and then glued it on there. I don't understand doing it this way. Okay. Okay, if they say. Okay. My next thought is, no, that was backwards. This should be on the piece we're adding, and this should go on here. And so that's the way I'm going to do it. So, glue here. We're going to get this part on, and then we're pretty much going to be at the stopping point. We're about an hour in right now. And here is this one. So this will go here. And I think that fits a lot better that way. So that's that way that glue tab should be. I don't know why we aren't just sticking it on. Okay. So now we've gotten this far. The next thing is to put the flap on. Here. Does the flap go on the inside? Yeah, see the glue here on the inside. So we're going to do glue all the way around here. So and this goes here. I believe, I don't. Put this on first. I think that's how I did it the first time, and I didn't do with any of this junk that I'm dealing with right now. I just put this on first. This paper is kind of weird the way it acts when it has glue. It's like the glue makes it really wet, like it soaks the wet in from the glue or something somehow. More than most papers would, I think. There, okay. Now we're gonna glue these on the sides. So now, here, side, and here. Another reason I think they should be done different is now these tabs are gonna want to fit in here. And if we're gluing them all together at the same time, it just makes it feel like the tab might not decide to go that way. That makes sense. Maybe not, but anyways. And I want to get a clip on here, if I can get it in. I don't know. Maybe I can't get it good enough, but I'm trying. Okay, and then here. And that's that inside there. See how that feels like it's trying to go to the outside? I think we want those on the inside. It just looks like it from here that that's what they're trying to do. And the thing is, if they're too much, we just cut them off. Okay. So now this will go in here. Right, I would clip in here. It ain't gonna go in there. It's not going in there. So I don't know. Maybe now it will. Yeah. Now it will. It's just not high enough. It's just not high enough though. Okay. So this is how far we are now. And now we're going to start working on making our pockets. And we will do that in the next video because we are over an hour long. Alright, everybody. I'm hoping to post these videos all on the same day, but I got to break the videos down. And you can watch if you want to, skip the middle one, whatever, you know. Anyways, if you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.